all the more for us, and not a sheep to worry us.
Did someone say cheese? Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Wallace and Gromit moments.
Oh, hello, stranger. Where have you been?
Before we begin, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe for more great content. For this list, we've gathered the best and most memorable moments from the cracking Claymation heroes, including scenes from feature-length movies and celebrated short films.
Holidays, here we come. Oh, blast.
Number 10, Building the Rocket, a grand day out.
Gromit, that's it, cheese. We'll go somewhere where there's cheese.
We get off the ground with Wallace and Gromit's first adventure, A Grand Day Out. With Wallace in desperate need for some cheese to complement his crackers, he hatches a plan to holiday to the moon, but how to get there? With some careful planning and after drawing up some detailed blueprints, the determined inventor builds a bona fide spaceship, with Gromit's help of course. And in a lovely shade of orange too. Number 9, Teamwork, Jubilee Buntathon.
Come on, Gromit. We gotta get the estate ready for the VIPs.
It's always an eagerly awaited event whenever Wallace and Gromit graces our screens, but every so often the odd couple surprise us with an unexpected short.
In the holiday mood, lad? This'll get us there in a jiffy.
Their Visit England campaign was chock-a-block with charm, and those N-Power ads sure brighten up the breaks.
Now you can watch exactly what you're using.
Ah! We've created a monster!
But our favourite standalone scene has to be the Jubilee Buntathon, released for the Royal Celebrations in 2012. The National Trust clip sees Gromit do all the grafting while Wallace takes it easy. No change there then.
Well done, lad. We did it!
Number 8, A Christmas Cardomatic, Wallace and Gromit's cracking contraptions.
Leg a little higher, up a bit. Hold it there.
Released in 2002, the Cracking Contraptions series saw Wallace in his inventing element with some seriously out there ideas.
Right-ho, let's start her up.
The 1 to 3 minute clips center on Wallace's attempts to improve everyday tasks, while Gromit watches with increasing apprehension. We might have chosen any of these marvelous machines, but given that the shorts are usually shown around Christmas, the Christmas Cardomatic earns a spot in today's countdown.
Just one more for the album then.
If only to see Gromit rocking a Robin outfit. Number 7, Saving the Sheep, a close shave. To a pivotal scene in the duo's third short film, as a fresh out of jail Gromit reunites with Wallace to bring the ruthless Preston to justice.
We're at maximum speed!
Only this race through sprawling rural countryside might have ended very differently had Gromit's sidecar not been doubled up as an airplane. And while he soars through the skies armed with only porridge mix, Wallace arranges the sheep into a teetering formation.
Get yourselves organized down there!
It's nail-biting stuff, with every lamb trying to escape their dog food fate. Number 6, The Transformation, Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Hang on, old chum!
A moment taken from Wallace and Gromit's first foray into feature-length cinema, here's where the Were-Rabbit riddle begins to unravel, and it's all eyes on Wallace.
Come on, Queensberry rules. Put 'em up, you little pipsqueak.
With the full moon rising, the inventor transforms into the film's fluffy antagonist just when Lord Victor looks to have him cornered.
What the dickens?
It's not quite the stuff of nightmares, but the scene does carry a certain kind of creepiness. And the film found favour with the critics, bagging an Oscar, a BAFTA, and 10 Annie Awards. Number 5, The Baker's Brown Bread, a matter of loaf and death.
We're on a roll, lad!
Mystery, intrigue, love, death, and doughy goodness. This intro has it all. A Matter of Loaf and Death debuted on Christmas Day 2008, and we're thrown right into the action when a baker's attacked by an unknown assailant.
Oh, it's you. Eh?
No!
Next, Gromit steals the show with his long-winded effort to wake Wallace up. That man can sleep through anything.
I could just wash it down.
Oh!
And finally, Wallace falls head over heels via a runaway bicycle.
Target.
Has there ever been a finer first 5 minutes to any TV show ever? We think not.
Let's go and deliver some bread, eh? That'll cheer us up.
Number 4, Say Hello to Shaun. A close shave. Aside from the titular twosome, Shaun the Sheep is easily the most well-known Wallace and Gromit character, scoring his own feature-length film in 2015. But here's where it all began for the woolly renegade, who makes a break from Preston's truck in search of somewhere safer. The little guy causes quite a commotion when he nibbles through a power cord, which disrupts Wallace's otherwise well-coordinated breakfast. Pinned to the wall by porridge, it could only happen to these two. Number 3, Picnic on the Moon. A grand day out.
These bank holidays, it's a problem to decide.
As we've already seen, Wallace and Gromit's first adventure has them embark into outer space, and here's what happens when they make it to the moon. First things first, a picnic with some cheese, but not as they've ever tasted before.
I don't know, lad. It's like no cheese I've ever tasted.
Then there's time for a spot of exploring and a first encounter with the cooker, a coin-operated oven which holds high standards for tidiness, as well as an unusual desire to go skiing. It's an out-of-this-world moment, even if Gromit seems unimpressed.
Set coordinates for 62 West Wallaby Street.
Number 2, The Robbery. The Wrong Trousers. This film raised the bar for stop-motion animation when it was released in the early 90s, with standout scenes including Wallace's jam-on-toast breakfast routine and Gromit's heartbreaking decision to leave home. But Feathers McGraw plays villain of the piece, and he takes control for this sequence. A sleeping Wallace is locked into the techno trousers, and Feathers rocks his full chicken disguise. Now to steer his victim into stealing the diamond. It's enough to make even a super criminal penguin sweat. Number 1, The Train Chase. The Wrong Trousers. Of course, Feathers comes a cropper in the end, and in some style. The Wrong Trousers winds up with an intense final chase aboard a toy train set with limited track to play with.
Hang in there, Gromit! Everything's under control!
Luckily, Gromit's on hand with super speedy spare track skills, and he's determined to catch the crook.
Mind the table, Gromit!
The gun-totting, rubber-gloved gangster sure looks the part, but at the fast-paced finale, he bottles it. Talk about a big finish.
Well done, we did it! Ha ha!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo UK and subscribe for more great content.